Howdy guys, I'm back with more Final Fantasy XII the Zodiac Age. I'm out here in the Giza Plains during the rainy season, and as you can tell it looks completely different than it did at the beginning of the game. So we're headed south of the Giza Plains to the Garif village, so I'm about to zone over there pretty soon. Looks like it's going to be quite a journey. We're really far away, so this should be exciting. But before I go too much further, I wanted to show you guys that I finally picked my second job for everybody. I wanted to make sure that, I got one of every job, even if that's not optimal or whatever. It took me over an hour, almost 2 hours to finally figure out. I had to reload. I originally had Fran as an archer white mage, and then I didn't know who to make a foe breaker, and I didn't know who to make a shikari, and I totally probably overthought it, but I really like the choices I made, and I think this is going to be a pretty fun group. And the fact that I'm over leveled should probably make a lot of the adventures pretty easy, I think. I don't know, I've already had a few run-ins with elementals, and there's supposed to be a lot more out here, so I'm kind of nervous, not really sure what to expect. Yes, here we go, Ozmone Plain. Very pretty out here, it seems. But, yeah, I didn't... Oh, and look, I don't know if I could have grabbed a map or something, but yeah, this is going to be a completely stumbling in the blind adventure here. So, yeah, I'm not really sure if this is the best group setup. I've got Ashe as like a time battle mage and a white mage. So she's like super healer, supporter girl, I guess. But, I just don't really know. I actually just picked up Regen, so I have, I don't have it on Penelo yet. I don't have enough license points because I picked a bunch of crazy stuff. So I'm bringing Ashe with me right now because of the Regen instead of, oh, this guy, another little dude popped up here. But I think I'd rather have like Penelo, Fran, and Vaan for this group, and then my other group be like Balthier, Ashe, and Basch. I think would probably be an okay group. I don't really know. I know I don't want to bring Balthier as a black mage right now if I'm going to be running into like elementals and stuff like that. I ran into one on the new Giza Plains, and it was a mess. I had to run away. It was like, even though I'm over leveled, the elementals are like level 45, and the first thing they do is cast like silence. So, they're pretty hard to deal with, and even being over leveled, it would be like a super boss fight for me. So I'm kind of having fun with the monk with daggers right now. I really want to see it with like the ninja swords and stuff. So I'm really enjoying my new job combinations here. I really loved, I don't have her with me now, but I loved having Penelo run around behind me with her little spear as a red mage. I feel like my job classes were kind of like strange picks, because it seems like I don't know, it feels so weird having the combination of classes that I have. I feel like, mages should go with mages. I should do like white mage, black mage, or red mage, black mage, but I have like red mage, like lance user, right? Spear user. Okay, looks like this goes down into a little dungeon here. This probably isn't where I'm supposed to go, but I kind of want to go take a quick peek in there just to see what it is. I actually stumbled into a cave earlier in the desert and got my ass handed to me because the monsters in there were really high level. Alright, this is the Zertanan Caverns, Halls of Ardent Darkness. Let's see, what level is stuff in here? Oh, no available targets. I'm not close enough, not that I think I want to be. Level 37. Yeah, let me just turn right around everything in there is about around 7, 8 levels higher than me. Yeah, that's almost 10 levels higher. Yeah, 7, 8, 9 levels higher than me. No thank you. I don't think I'm gonna be going in there right now. Alright, well, I don't have the map. I don't know if I should have talked to more NPCs when I was in Rabanastra. You know, I didn't even think of it until until I left and started or just when I was about to record, that I should have probably talked to more NPCs, because I didn't really talk to a lot of NPCs in Rabanastra. I just made sure that I had enough, or that I had all the spells and equipment that I needed. I didn't really stop and talk to anybody, which is, you know, the complete opposite of how I was at the beginning of the game. So I didn't think about it, but I probably should have checked around and seen if there's like any like little side quests or anything, because there was that one little side quest right at the beginning of the game with the merchants, so I assume there's probably more. So after I'm back from this adventure, I think I might maybe or check some for some side quests. I don't really know if there's any, or if there's anything exciting, or if it's worth recording, or if I should just record like the main story, because I know I've recorded a few hunts, but I've done some off camera. I actually have a few hunts right now that oh, look at this like berserk bird. What the hell? Was that a chocobo? You obtain a peck of gissel grains. Did I just fight like an insane chocobo? I should have like turned my battle speed down and actually looked. Yeah, look, okay, are these like evil chocobos? Black chocobo, red chocobo. I thought chocobos are like friendly in Final Fantasy games. Why are there like evil chocobos? This doesn't feel good. I just stabbed a chocobo. I feel horrible. I'm killing chocobos. I don't want any part of this. This just doesn't feel good. Well, I guess in Final Fantasy Tactics, again, I haven't played Advance. I've only played the original. You know, you fought chocobos sometimes. So, and it seems like this game has a lot in common with Final Fantasy Tactics. Let me turn the speed boost back on here. I mean, maybe I'm mistaken saying that, but I've kind of noticed there's a few, like, similarities. I would really like to play Final Fantasy Tactics Advance now. You know, I own it, I have it. I played like 5 minutes of it on the airplane, and I can't really sit there and play my portable games on airplanes. I don't know, I feel like people are looking at my screen, which I know is weird given the fact that I'm recording my games right now, but I don't know, excuses, I know. Alright, well, onward. But yeah, I should have definitely checked with the NPCs in Rabanastra, and do we have oh no, here we go. The Jahara, land of the Garif. Okay, I got here a lot faster than I thought I would. Okay, great. Okay, I guess this is where I need to be, huh? Alright, well, I'm going to turn the speed boost off just so we can take in the sights here. And, yeah, I'm done. Alright, we've got Moogles, a chocobo, and these fellows are very interesting looking. I saw a few outside. They've got like horns on their head. Interesting. Let's talk to the Moogles first. Cartographers Guild. Would you like to buy a map, Kupo? And that would be my cell phone. Oh, okay, so this is where I get a map. I thought I might have needed to go to Rabanastra to get that. That would have been handy beforehand. A fine purchase, Kupo. You won't regret it. Moogle's honor. And yeah, that would have been nice back in town, but you know, if I want to go exploring out there for treasure. So there's the other map. You know, it's definitely worth exploring for treasure. I went back into Wraithwall's tomb and I looked around Giza Plains and I picked up a blood sword and the regen spell, so definitely worth looking around. Welcome to the Chocobo Stables. Only 30 gil. Should you wish to hire? I forgot all about hiring Chocobos. Okay, no thank you, not right now. Alright, so gotta remember that for any long walks across zones. Alright, here we go. Who are you? This is Garif land, no place for human children to play at games. They are wayfarers, they bring no harm. I saw them cross the Ozmone Plain. They are warriors of great distinction. The fiends of the plains troubled them not at all. Yeah, mostly because I'm super high over leveled. You ventured upon the plains alone, war chief, again? What business have you with the Garif? Let them pass. The responsibility will be mine. If this is your wish, war chief, then you may pass. These days see many humans wandering through our lands. Alright, so maybe some of these fellas aren't too fond of other races, maybe it seems. Alright, this is War Chief Supinelu. I have not made introductions. I am Supinelu, War Chief of this village. We Garif have been friends to all since so long ago. However, lately the human world is in much turmoil. We must protect our village and our people. As War Chief and protector of our village, I ask you, why have you come to this land? Oh, you know, I like this even during these little dialogue scenes. It's totally a Final Fantasy game where they don't go through all the dialogue of trying to explain what happened. You just see him say something and you just assume he told him everything that was happening and what's going on. I love that. I love not wasting time, right? That's awesome. I see. So you too have come to ask about the nethicite. You must speak with the elders. Though our masks may make it difficult for you to tell us apart, walk through the village and look with your eyes, listen with your ears. Alright, lull of the land. So we're doing it for the lulls. Oh, look at this guy, he's just hanging out here on the beach. Beautiful, slightly cloudy day, sun is shining, he's just soaking in the rays. This is the life right here, right? Okay, let's talk to some people. Alright, Garif Warrior, what is this? Another human visitor to our land? This is most unusual. Have you too come to speak with our elder chieftains? He says it's unusual, but they've said a lot of humans have been walking through here recently. I'm skeptical. Alright, wow, look at this village. There's a bunch of huts. This place, is it pretty big? Okay, it's pretty decent size. A lot of people to talk to. Alright, Garif Warrior. Ah, you are the Hume the War Chief has spoken of. You have crossed the plains to learn of the stones. Yes, I believe the elders can tell you much. Alright, is this the elders over here? I guess they're further away. You seem a great warrior, but it is best you avoid certain caverns. There are many fell creatures there, and of late, worse. A fiend with strange powers has been seen. Perhaps this is why the other creatures there have grown yet more violent? Yeah, I just went in there, and I'm not going to be able to tackle that for a few more levels. Okay, here's an elder. Ah, you are the Humes our war chief saw on the plains. Welcome to our village, protected by the clear flow of the Sogot. I am Supunelu's brother, Gadalu. I worry, for Supinelu often goes to the plains alone. Why, when the others surely wish to train with him? He is stubborn this way. Your pardon, I spoke of a personal matter. Please, forget it. You have business with the elders, yes? On you go. You are an elder. My business is with you. What is it, Hume child? Have you something to ask of this wizened man? Ah, you wish to know of the nethicite. It is a word I hear quite often of late, though I know not why, nor do I know anything of this stone. So too did I tell the Hume child who asked me before. I'm sorry, ask another of the elders, perhaps they will know. Alright, I feel like these guys are kind of pulling my leg a little bit. Maybe they don't want... I feel like they know and they don't want to tell me, maybe. Because, I don't know, I just feel like they're not being 100% honest with me right now. The green creatures you see in my enclosure are nanas, the best livestock in all Ivalice. No part of the nana goes to waste. Meat, hides, and bones all have their uses. They are strong against drought and cold and, oh yes, easily herded. Oh, I like these people. They don't waste any part of the animal, right? That's good. I like that. You have the look of one who wishes to know something. If it is something that I know, good. Ah, the nethicite. You are not the only one who has asked me about this. It saddens me to admit that I know nothing of this stone. Magicite contains within it a great power, thus have we worshipped the stones from the beginning of time. Yet I had never heard of this nethicite. Perhaps the High Chief knows something of this. If you have not spoken with him yet, go. He will be with Geomancer Ugilo. Ooh, that would have been a cool class to have in this game, a Geomancer. Greetings, you are a traveler, yes? Our village is not like a Hume village, but you are welcome to find what comfort here as you may. Yeah, you're telling me this definitely isn't anything like Rabanastra or anything, and there's only one merchant. Do you need anything? Please take your time, for the world has much of it for the taking. Ooh, new weapons. Ooh wee, I could spend a while in here now. See, now that I have two weapon types to pick from, I'm very, 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 very overwhelmed. I feel like I should just get one of everything, and maybe that's a good idea because see, the flame tongue has the fire elemental, and you know, I might maybe need something with fire element on it, so I'll grab one, but I won't equip it. I'll equip the yes, see, I picked up that bloodthorn from Wraith Walls. Apparently I missed it. Alright, I can get a new pole, which, that maybe a dagger would be better, I don't know. Yeah, okay, and I can equip it too, so, yeah, maybe that's better than the pole. It's about the same, but I can use a yeah, I'm not really sure if I should use, well, I mean, I guess I already have one too, but I feel like the dagger is better. Maybe I'm wrong. I have a flame staff already too. Like, I'm so overwhelmed with all of my choices now. I even picked up a healing, or oops, I guess I got two now. But have you heard of the monographs? Merely bearing one of these on your person aids in the retrieval of objects from the foes you defeat. There are different monographs for different persuasions of adventurer. As a merchant, I would love one if only I knew where it might be found. Monographs, huh? That's something. I don't think I've seen anything like that. Maybe I'm confused or something. Alright. Many people come to our village of late. Perhaps the road to Giza is open? Once again, we can bring medicinal herbs and the fine cheese of the Nana to the people of Giza. When the rains have lifted, I will do this. Oh, so I guess Giza's going to one day soon not be so rainy and lush. There is a wood to the southeast of here where the mist is uncommonly thick. Even its flowers are perilous to man. If you would pass through that wood, be wary of places where the mist runs thickest. Alright, so it sounds like I'm going to have to pay attention to the environment and be careful where I run in the future. Okay, here's the war chief again. Have you learned what you wished? No, do not tell me. It is written clear upon your face. So the elders could not help. Then you must meet with the Great Chief. Alright, I would meet this Great Chief. Yes, it is true, the Great Chief may know something that would aid you, yet arranging an audience may be quite difficult. Oh, of course it is. I'm gonna have to bring like a tribute or something, right? I must learn more about the nethicite. I cannot turn back now. Please tell your great chief that I am the royal line of Dalmasca, a direct descendant of Dynast King Wraithwall. If the Garif have passed down knowledge of the stones, they must know of the nethicite that the Dynast King once held. Do you have proof of your heritage? I do not. I have looked into your eyes and seen that you speak the truth, Hume child. Gosh, if only getting people to believe you was that easy to just look into your eyes. Maybe the Garif have some kind of, like, extra sense and they can tell when someone's being honest. I give you my trust. The Great Chief is ahead across this bridge. Alright, I didn't talk to this fellow here. If the war chief has given you his trust, so shall I. Go, meet with the great chief. Alright, well, everyone, or at least that guy is cool with me, so let's go meet with the great chief here. Alright, just a little tiny area. Is there anyone else to talk to on this portion? I think there is. Let's talk to people before we go meet with the great chief. Here's another elder. There is a rich magicite vein near this village, did you know? It is an important and very holy place to us. Yet in recent years, humans have spoiled the land. They use machines to mine more and more of the stones. They steal power from the earth at their own peril, for the earth will surely take it back. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's kind of, you know, what it was in Final Fantasy VII, right? The Shinra kept pulling stuff out of the earth, and then eventually, well, okay, I don't want to spoiler another game. I know it's a bit older, but maybe... Alright, let me just move on here. Low Chief Sugumu. Have you seen the bill posted for the Enchilados? I had wondered what sort of person would come, but I expect. No matter, it is nothing. You are truly here to hunt my mark. Okay, well, I guess this was one of the people for my, the hunts that I accepted. Truly, good, even if you are a child. Pay me no mind, all elderly are as I am, slow to trust. Well, you don't get old being a fool. You probably should be wary to trust, you know, randos walking through your village. Let me explain the situation. You know the Ozmone Plain. You must have passed through there at least once. A very valuable herb grows there. Yet the Enchilados, it tramples my precious herbs to dust. Oh, as you can see, I'm quite agitated. Normally the warriors of this village would vanquish it for me, but this time, well, suffice it to say, I need you to do this. The Enchilados can be found on the eastern edge of the Ozmone Plain. It is often seen in the Shred, I am told. Warrior Hisamu knows much of this creature. When you leave this Lull, you will find him standing guard at the bridge. Talk to him there. Now go. I trust you will do this for me and return safely. Gosh, it's like they make a really big deal out of these hunts. You know, it's not a just go here and do this. They like have a lot of, you know, you gotta go talk to people and go over here and over here. And, well, I don't think that's a bad thing, but I just think it's kind of funny what a big deal it is compared to like Final Fantasy XV where you just go into a diner and get them, right? Oh, a Hume child, this is most unusual. You seem quite burly for one so young. We are old here, and you may find our village lacks the excitement you crave, but sometimes it is better to move slowly. I guess so. I mean, you know, If you're going slowly, you're... Ooh, a pheasant netsuke? I'm not sure what that is. Is that an... I have no idea where to look for that at. I have no clue what that was. But yeah, if you're just going slowly through things, you know, I mean, you have more time to decide if you can trust people and whatever. Okay, it's an accessory. Improves potency of restorative items such as potions. Okay, well, that might be... I have 99 potions from all the grinding I did, so that might be pretty good to have. Alright, we have one person to talk to down here, a Garif youth. Ah, Hume child, I am surprised to see you here. This hill is called Elder Knoll. Here does the great chief hold council with the other elders. We Garif welcome outsiders to our village, but few are they who are allowed here. You must be on important business indeed. Ah, so not just anyone is allowed in this area. I feel so special. Alright, so did I talk to... I think I talked to everybody, so... I can go meet with... Oh, here we go. The Great Chief is ahead. Will you meet with him? Meet with the Great Chief. Cutscene time.
This nethicite. You have used it.
It was not I who used it. Indeed, I had hoped you could show me how. Thus I've come.
You do not know the workings of the stone. Then we are no different.
What?
In ages past, the gods made a gift of nethicite to my people. But the manner of its use eluded us. Displeased by our failure, the gods took back their stones. They chose instead to give them to a Yum king. Called the Dynast King, he used the nethicite's power to bring peace to a troubled time. It is a curious thing. Though the blood of King Wraithwolf flow through your veins, you cannot wield nethicite.
Cannot wield it? So then, am I to understand you can't tell me how to use the stone?
Though it shame me so to admit, here before me stands a descendant of the Dynast King himself, and I can accord her no help at all. Still, even if you knew how to use the nethicite, you would find it of small avail. The mist collected in the stone over ages past is lost, and with it, the stone's power. It will be your posterity who wield the stone in ages yet to come. This stone is devoid of power, empty, yet full of thirst. A terrible longing to drink the world dry. The power of men and of magic, of good and of evil. It is often those who desire nethicite whom the nethicite itself desires.
Oh.
Larsa?
What are you doing here, and can we trust you? Ooh, it's a beautiful night, huh?
To Bur-Omisace.
I say we ought leave tomorrow. I was going to wait for my escort to return, but meeting you here has presented a great opportunity. This terrible war can be stopped, but I will need your help to do so.
A war?
You know the Marquis Ondor leads a group of insurgents. Your pardon. He leads a large resistance force against the Empire. Lady Ashe, neither of our countries can afford this now. The Rosarian Empire would stir. They would aid the resistance and use this aid as a pretext to declare war on Arcadia, and Arcadia would have no choice but to answer. Lady Ashe, let us go to Bur-Omisace. With the blessing of his grace, the Grand Kiltius Anastasis, you may rightly wear your crown and declare the restoration of the Kingdom of Dalmasca. As Queen, you can call for peace between the Empire and Dalmasca and stop Marquis Ondor.
For peace? How dare you say that? The Empire attacked us, stole all we hold dear, and you would have me save them from war?
Dalmasca would be the battlefield. What if nethicite were used on Rabanasta? You know my brother would do this. Forgive me. I presumed overmuch. I could think of no other way to avoid bloodshed. If you cannot trust me, then please, take me as your hostage.
Rustler.
You saw him, didn't you? Like at the King's tomb.
So you did see him too. But why?
It's strange. Before, I didn't even know what you looked like. And the prince? I barely knew there was a prince. Who knows? Maybe the person I saw was my brother.
Basch told me about him.
He enlisted right at the end. But for what? He knew he couldn't win.
To protect something.
How can he protect anything when he's dead? Was it different for Prince Rastler? Did that make sense? Hating the Empire, getting revenge, it's all I ever thought about. But I never did anything about it. I mean, I realized there was nothing I could do. It made me feel hollow, alone. And then, I'd miss my brother. I'd say stuff like, I'm gonna be a sky pirate, or some other stupid thing. Just anything to keep my mind off it. I was running away. I needed to get away from his death. That's why I followed you. You know what? I'm through with it. I'm through running. I'm ready to find my purpose. To find some real answers. Some reasons. If I stick with you, I think I will.
I wish I knew.
I'll find them.
Well, I really like that Vaan finally kind of explained why he's here and what he's hoping to accomplish. You know, a lot of times these games you just have people that are there because reasons, but looks like he's trying to find... Oh, okay, we're not done. Hold on.
I will accompany you to Mount Bur-Omisace.
I had hoped you'd say yes. I'm glad.
My heart is not set. I still have questions. I hope to find answers along the way.
I had other reason to invite you. There is someone I'd like you to meet waiting on Bur-Omisace.
Who is that?
An enemy, and an ally also. You will just have to wait and see for yourself.
Oh, don't tease me like that. Who could this be? Is it... I'm thinking...
That Larsa likes his secrets.
He does not mean ill by it.
He's not bad. At least for an Imperial.
Alright, I'm wondering if... Oh, we're not done yet?
Holy Mount Bur-Omisace stands at the northern end of the Jagd Remuda. Once we're in Jagd, we need not fear pursuit by their airships.
Don't get your hopes up. You remember the Leviathan sailed straight over the Jagd Yensa, right up to Wraithel's tomb. Skystone that works even in Yacht. You know, nethicite's behind it. Little wonder they're so keen on the stuff.
And what is it you're after, Balthier? You're a welcome hand and a great aid, but why?
Worried I'm out to steal the nethicite, eh? Can't say I'm unaccustomed to people doubting my intentions. Nothing could be further from my mind. Shall I swear by your sword or some such?
Apologies, but I needed to know where you stand. Her Majesty depends on you, and you seem to have an interest in the stone.
I'm only here to see how the story unfolds. Any self-respecting leading man would do the same.
Oh, leading man. Balthier. Alright, so Larsa is back in the party as a guest now, it seems. Ooh, look at there's even fish in the water. So you will leave. Take this as a token of our parting. Ooh, a killer bow and a quiver of onion arrows. If you would ride a chocobo, you may. I have spoken with the Moogle. She will not charge you for your first use of the chocobos. Take care on the road ahead. Should it lead back to our land, you are welcome guests. Spirits of the land watch over you. Alright, so it sounds like maybe I should grab a chocobo and head on out to Mount Bur-Omisace. Should be in eastern Kerwan. Let's see, how far away is that? Oh my gosh, I thought this was going to be a long trek. I've seen nothing yet. Oh my gosh, I think I'm absolutely going to rent a chocobo for that one. But I'll do that next time. Thank you guys so much for watching me play Final Fantasy XII today. I have so many wonderings, like the nethicite. Why is it that no one knows how to use it, but the Empire seems to have no problem using it? And I'm thinking when it's depleted, maybe it has something to do with mist or something. I'm not really entirely sure what is going on and what we're going toward and who we're meeting. I feel like, and I'm probably wrong, but I really feel like it's going to be Sid. That's my guess, but I might be entirely wrong, and I can't wait to find out, and hopefully we'll do that next time. Thank you guys again for watching, and bye for now.